Alas, it would seem that 2024 is coming to an end, which is actually so crazy because I remember January like it was yesterday, but we're at the end, guys. We're here. And like with any other year, there was a lot of music released this year that I just kind of want to go over because I feel like 2024 was a really mid-year for music. It was just mid. There would be some great albums, but mostly it was just good albums. And then there was a few trash albums. So all in all, mid-year for music. I wouldn't say trash. Okay, there was a good handful of great albums. So I won't say that it was a trash year for music, but it was definitely mid. It wasn't that much. So I'm just gonna be going back and looking through the music that came out in 2024 from January all the way to November. I'm not including anything December, but anyway, little disclaimer, I don't want to see nobody in the comments talking about you missed this single or you missed this one album. How come you didn't talk about this one album? Because I'm not doing all that. I'm not going through all the songs that were released in 2024. Not only would this video be long, but I don't feel like doing all that research. In this video, I'm going over the songs and albums released in 2024 that was relevant to me. So forgive me if I don't mention that Taylor Swift album that came out. I won't be. Okay, we kicking it off with January. First of all, NLE Chopper always gonna release way too many songs and jump on way too many remixes with people. So he all up and through this list. He was on the remix of that song Blick by Scarlett that she dropped and then dropped off the face of the planet. He was on that. I did not listen to that because I didn't feel a need, so I didn't do it. Then he did a collab album with somebody named DJ Booker. I don't even know who that is, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't even know who that is. I didn't listen to that either because I didn't feel the need. Only reason I even know about that is because I was going through his discography on Spotify in order to write the notes for this video, and it just happened to be that he did that, so that's why I even wrote it down. But it's I'm not listening to that. Okay, now that that's out of the way, 21 Savage, American Dream, first album of the year that I was really made notice of. And you know what, I didn't even listen to it when it first came out. When it first came out, I listened to 4 or 5 songs and then decided it was too long. So recently I revisited it. I revisited a lot of things for this video, but recently I revisited it. It's not that bad. It's mid. I'll say it's mid. There were a couple songs that I liked, and then there was a couple songs I did not like. I don't know. American Dream, okay. All of Me was okay. Red Rum was okay. I feel like it was overhyped. The one with Doja Cat, loved that one. Sneaky was awful. Pop Your was also awful. Oh my gosh. Letter to My Brother, that was okay. It was a little good. Dangerous, it could have been better. Nina, that was trash. See the Real was great. Prove It was great. Shoulda Wore a Bonnet, that was terrible, trash, diabolical. It actually made me mad because Brent Faiyaz, he sounded so good in that song, but then 21 had to come and ruin it. I don't know, it was terrible. Just Like Me was bad. Red Sky was okay. Dark Days was great. So out of the whole album, I only added 4 of these songs to my liked songs on Spotify. So it's it was mid. It was mid. Some of the songs were just really, really bad. I don't know what this man was doing.
It smell like gas. I think somebody pooped.
What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Stop it. Didn't even do it again. I swear I did not go into that accent because he's from London, y'all. I swear I didn't. I didn't do it on purpose. That's just something I do. We moving back to NLE Chopper. Back in 2023, he finally put a cap on all the Shotta Flows by releasing Shotta Flow 7, and that was the last one he was gonna do. But then in 2024, he kind of took the cap off again, and then I guess put it back on just to make a remix with Lil Mabu, which I did not like at all. It was actually terrible, and not even the sound of it. The sound was fine. I actually like the first one, Shotta Flow 7 without Mabu. I mess with that one. That one is fine. The one with Lil Mabu, it turned the song from being a Blueface diss to a Blueface and Krishan diss, which I just feel was so unnecessary. I don't know, y'all. Lil Mabu was so disrespectful in that song, and I feel like I could make a whole video just based off how I felt about that alone, but I'm not going to. I did not like that at all. That was really bad. I did not appreciate that at all. I'm glad that Mabu has dropped off the face of this earth because I have no more respect for him. Next up, we got what officially marked the beginning of Ice Spice's downfall, because oh lord, so crazy how literally the year before she put out Deli and everybody loved Deli. It was viral for a long time, and they had had that little dance and everybody was Deli, Deli, Deli. And I like Deli too. But this song ruined it. Like, it literally marked the beginning of her downfall. Who names a song Fart?
Think you the you're not even the fart.
Who does that? Who puts fart in the subtitle of a song? Like, what's wrong with you? I feel like this was the first song where everybody started noticing her poop bars. And it's really when she first started doing it. She did do it in Deli and kind of Euphoria.
No, my hobby, I be going dumb and I'm feeling euphoric.
Everyone says that though. You know, this song is actually terrible, but I still kind of like it. Y'all need to leave me alone, okay? This song is what made me realize that I have the ability to like songs that are bad and that I know they're bad. Like, I know that that song is trash, but for whatever reason I still mess with it. I don't know, maybe I heard it too much and now it's just in my head and my head liked it. So I don't know. That is a terrible song. Like, it's terrible. Maybe I just like it because it's turnt, but it's like, no, it was bad. It was really awful. That was the last video she had with Cleotrapa in it. We're moving on to the first rapper feud of the year, Megan and Nicki, because Megan put out Hiss January 26th. Basically, in that song, she was just saying F you to a lot of people, Drake, DaBaby, but also Nicki Minaj. What's so crazy to me is that literally the line that's supposedly supposed to be about Nicki Minaj could have been about anyone, but it's like everybody was pretty much like, yeah, that's about Nicki. But it's crazy that the line that's about Nicki is only like one line, but Nicki responded with a whole song. Like, come on now. I never saw the full IG live where Nicki was like tweaking / writing the diss song, but I heard she was losing her brain cells.
No, not 3 Grammys and can't find the beat. Get up on your good foot.
But yeah, she put out Bigfoot. I remember I did listen to Bigfoot when Bigfoot dropped, and I was very disappointed. I was like, what is this, bro? Like, this is way below Nicki's usual level. Like, I don't even know what you're doing. Like, don't ever do it again. The only good thing that came out of this song was that little sound that was on TikTok.
Hello? The things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out, okay?
Other than that, this song was absolute dookie. Throw it in the toilet and flush it down. Oop, got me sounding like Ice Spice.
Give me top.
Moving on to February, we starting off with Glorilla. One thing I can say about 2024 is that this was Glow's year, y'all. Like, this was Glorilla's year. If this year was Ice Spice's downfall year, this is Glorilla's year. I don't know what the word is for that. Skyrocket? I don't know. Anyway, it'll probably come to me after I'm well past recording this segment. But anyway,
Come Up was right there.
start of February, she dropped Yeah Glow. Love that song. Amazing song. Turns me up every time I hear it. Love that song. Curbin on Curbin. Her little accent is so funny. But then Kanye dropped Vultures 1, which I listened to. It wasn't as bad as a lot of people said, but it was still mid for the most. Like, literally the only song I really liked was Carnival, and out of that, I really only liked Cardi's verse. So it's like, I mean, what? The reason I say it's mid and not trash is because none of the songs that I think were trash. Like, I didn't think any of them were bad. It's just a lot of them I was just like, none of the songs are really bad. None of them just hit. Like, it was below Kanye's usual work, which is probably why everybody hated it. But I feel like I didn't hate it as much as everybody did because I was never a big Kanye fan. For me, it would be like SZA dropping a trash album, but like, I was never a Kanye fan like that, so it didn't really affect me as much as it affected a lot of people. But I can see why people were mad because it was below his usual work. We going back to Glorilla. That song Bop, that song will never go away, and the TikTok dance for that song will never go away. Like, it's so insane to me because I don't know, every single TikTok dance that comes out now has that little I will say it is a little unoriginal. As much as I like doing that, I do be doing that at random times of the day. I will say it's a little uncreative. Oh, forgot to mention it, but Bop is a good song. I like it. Why am I lying? I really like that song. It's turned up and I like that. It's real freaky though. Moving on to my glorious queen, SZA. Saturn amazing song. Saturn by SZA was so fire song, great song. I still listen to that to this day. Apparently she dropped it as like a collaboration with MasterCard or whatever, but who cares about that? The song is just good, so amazing song.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer.
Moving on to March, Cardi B dropped 2 singles, but what else does she ever drop besides singles since 2018? But the first one was Like What, which I found out the beat wasn't hers. It came from a Missy Elliott song? I don't know. Pretty okay song, pretty good song. Doing too much in that music video though. Like, actually, what are these outfits? I probably can't even show them because she don't got no clothes on, but it's like, the outfits are outrageous. I don't understand them. Eternal Sunshine that Ariana dropped. Ariana in her blonde era. I'm not for that era. I need her to go back to the brunette era. Please go back, because her eyebrows are also blonde, which is making it look like she has no eyebrows. Side note, but Ariana is looking very, very thin these days, but not thin like thin like unhealthy. And for whatever reason, I'm not allowed to say that. Like, I went to see Wicked recently and I was making a little brief comment on how I was kind of worried about her. Even my own friends are like, why are you watching her body? Because I remember when she didn't used to look like that. Like, what? I'm concerned for the woman's health. Be your own people. But anyway, I listened to her album and I didn't really like it. It was alright, like, but it wasn't nothing that was real interesting. The Boy Is Mine that one's okay. Yes and is okay. None of the other songs really stuck with me to memory. I didn't add any of them to my liked songs, because the album, it wasn't that good, but it wasn't bad. It was mid. Flo Milli put SZA and Cardi B on the remix of Never Lose Me, and SZA's part is amazing. Cardi's part is okay too, pretty good, but SZA's part is amazing. SZA never can go wrong, so great song. Tyla. This was also Tyla's year, but I don't know if it's so much for the songs as it is for the dang dances. Like, both the jump dance and the Tyla dance, people stay doing that. They don't really do it anymore, but they were doing that for a long time, and I was just like, wow, okay. Tyla put out her debut album just called Tyla. It was a good album. That was a good album, I'm not gonna lie. Very freaky as well. I don't really understand what that's about. Like, Tyla, what's going on? No reason for that, but good album. I liked a lot of the songs on there. And now we move on to one of the biggest beefs in rap history. This is gonna go down in history, I'm telling y'all. Like What? Kendrick Lamar and Future. I keep forgetting that it's Future's song, really. Like, it's Future and Metro's song, but everybody is focused on Kendrick's part, so everybody forgets that it's Future's. This is where the beef started. In my opinion, the beef actually started with First Person Shooter. I feel like J. Cole is really the one who started the beef, which is so ironic to me because then he decided not to be part of it. But I feel like J. Cole's really the one who started the beef because he's the one who said the whole Big Three thing.
Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league.
And then Kendrick's like, ain't no big three, it's just Big Me. And then that's how the beef started. So in my opinion, J. Cole really started it. But yeah, I kind of like that. Like, I feel like I don't like it as much as I used to. But it was a pretty okay song. You know, I don't really know why this man was moaning on the track.
I hope them sentiments symbolic.
I don't think he needed to be doing that, but you know, that's just my personal opinion. Beyonce put out Cowboy Carter. What's really funny is that before she put out the album, she put out 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em on the day of the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl, right? I'm at the Super Bowl party. I'm coming up from the basement where everybody's watching to get some snacks in the kitchen, and I'm seeing my two friends huddled over a phone like, Beyonce drop. I'm telling y'all had to be there, but that was hilarious. At first, I really wasn't messing with 16 Carriages, but I do like it a lot now. I think I like it more than Texas Hold'em, but I still like Texas Hold'em. And it's crazy because a lot of people didn't, for whatever reason. Like, a lot of people just did not like Texas Hold'em. I kept hearing people like, I'm tired of hearing this song. It's overrated. It's not that good. In my opinion, it was that good. It was rated just fine if you ask me, but a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it, so all y'all can go on somewhere because Texas Hold'em was a good song. But about the album, I was at my friend's house when this album dropped, and we were just chilling in her room or whatever, and I'm like, oh, Beyonce dropped, let's listen to this. So, and I'm realizing that the album is like over an hour. I'm like, I'm not listening to all these songs, bro. I can't do this. This is too much. One of my other friends was like, yeah, I couldn't listen to it all in one sitting either. I'm like, yeah, no, this is too much going on. Too much. I can't handle it. But I recently revisited it. It's not bad. Okay, Beyonce album can never be bad. So it's a good album, but it is below her usual work. Like with the Nicki, like with Kanye. Maybe not with Nicki, because that song was absolute trash. Beyonce's album, it was below her usual work, so I was a little shocked, but it still was a good album. Like, I liked American Requiem, I don't know how to pronounce that, y'all. I like Blackbird, I like 16 Carriages. Protector was okay. I liked My Rose, I liked Bodyguard, I liked Jolene. I liked the little turn she put on it, the little spin she put on it. However, that one line,
I can easily understand why you're attracted to my man.
girl, don't nobody want Jay-Z. Spaghetti, bro? Spaghetti's my favorite song of the whole album. I be forgetting Beyonce can rap. She don't do it all the time, but then every once in a while she go and drop something like this, and I'm like, ooh, that flow is immaculate. Yeah, Alligator Tears, okay. The second half of the album is not as good as the first half, but, you know, Most Wanted, that was cool. Yaya, I liked Yaya. I also like Tyrant. And the album in itself is pretty good. Just like I said, it's below her usual work, so it is what it is. We're moving on to April. Glorilla dropped that mixtape, A Thing. You gotta put a little southern accent on to be able to say that right. A Thing. Anyway, and of course, the song that stood out from that little mixtape was Wannabe. Wannabe, great song. Turned up, love it. All Glorilla songs are turned up, and when they're not, they're usually not good. Keep that in mind for when I start talking about her album. I like it when she and Megan collab, but recently I revisited the mixtape, like the whole thing, and it was actually not that bad. I would actually say it was better than her album. I did not expect to like the mixtape better than the album, but I did. Of course, it wasn't a lot of songs that I liked off of there, but these two, I liked these two. That was fire. I liked how she was talking about the fact that too many female rappers be beefing when we should be collabing instead. I don't know what I'm talking about, we. I'm not a rapper. My bad, guys. I was speaking French for a little bit there. She made a valid point. Valid, very valid, because I agree. Oh, Karma. I keep forgetting that 2024 was also the year where JoJo Siwa entered her little rebranding thing that she was doing. That was a time to be alive, gang. It was a time to be alive. I really don't know what she had going on. Woo child. Karma as a song was not that bad. The music video, however, is just freaked out for no reason. Like, actually, what are you doing? And why are you rising like a fish out of the water, okay? Don't do that. Stop. No, like, actually, one of my friends forced me to watch this music video, and after I was just like, why did you do this? Like, I feel like that was so unnecessary. I will not forgive him for that, because there was just no reason to show me this. Like, what is this video? What even is JoJo Siwa anymore? I can't believe we went from this to this. And it's so crazy because prior to this, I used to see JoJo Siwa's little rainbow bows and her little coloring books and her little bracelets and all the little stuff she used to have in every store. I even saw a little clip-on hair extension so you can have her little blonde ponytail. Yeah, she used to get on my nerves for that reason. I was like, I don't want to see your merch anymore, but I can't decide whether that was more annoying or this is. She out here looking like Kiss. That's JoJo. Moving on, we got the 7-minute drill. This song that J. Cole put out only to just delete, and then after that he was out of the beef. He apologized to Kendrick and went on to making freaky songs with Cash Cobain. Espresso, that's what's next. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. I really like that song, even though it is everywhere. Like, I was at the gas station and I heard somebody blasting this out of their cars. I was like, what is happening? I like Espresso. Very freaky for no reason. Like I've been saying, just nasty. But you know, a bar song, Shabuzi, love that song. And you know, when it first came out, I didn't listen to it, but recently I listened to it again and I really like it. That's in the like songs. Great song. Oh yeah, Drake put out Push Ups in response to Kendrick. The song wasn't even bad. Like, something I learned while revisiting all these songs is that Drake's songs that he did in the beef, they weren't even that bad. It's just every time Kendrick put something out, it overshadowed them because Kendrick's were just better, but it's not like Drake's were terrible or anything. Push-Ups wasn't that bad. Then Drake decided to be stupid and put out that one song with dang AI voices on it. Like, I don't even know why you thought that was a good idea. Like, who told you to do that? Because it wasn't me. But anyway, that song had to go, so I never really listened to it because it had to go. Like, he got rid of that one, and trying to find it would be a whole deep dive that I don't feel like doing.
I can't believe I forgot to mention Me Out too. After this song dropped, NLE just became a whole menace for no reason. It almost feels like he's trying to turn this into the next set of Shada flows.
Ice Spice. We're talking about Ice Spice again. She was on that remix of For Sure, Cash Cobain and Bass Swag. Really freaky for no reason. You're gonna hear me saying that a lot, but yeah, she was on there. Wasn't that bad, but I would like to know what homegirl is wearing. Why is there a window in the jeans for your cheeks? Remove that immediately. Take that off and go put something else on. The song wasn't bad. I actually like that song, and I don't like the original. I only like the version with Ice Spice on it. I guess just because I'm just familiar with it. Like whenever I hear the original one and then I don't hear Ice Spice, I get confused. Party Next Door. This man is nasty, freaky, bombastic individual. Party Next Door gotta be one of the freakiest artists out there. At this point, I feel like he's just doing it for sport. I remember before the album dropped, the cover art for the album dropped, which of course I can't show, and I'm not even getting monetized yet. I just don't want to show it. But yeah, when the cover art came out, everybody was talking about that cover art. My friends, random people, everybody talking about that cover art for a good reason, because it's outrageous. Album was still good. Album was good. Not gonna lie. Album was amazing. I like that album. I love that album. It's really good. I just love the way it sounds. So, you know, amazing. $1 Million Baby came out. Everybody loved that song. My mother hated it, and I have no idea why. Every time we turn on the radio, I ain't never represent, baby. I'm not gonna lie though, I like that song. And then at the end of April, Kendrick put out Euphoria, another diss song towards Drake. No, I actually really liked Euphoria, and everybody always pays attention to I'm the biggest hater, that part, but the whole song is not only good, it is also funny. Like, that song is funny.
I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Aye, monster on the beat, Debo, any rap, he a freak though.
Alright, we done got to May. Family Matters came out by Drake. I won't say that it was bad, because like I was saying, Drake's songs were never really bad. Kendrick's was just better, as Kendrick proved later by putting out Meet the Grams. I'm like, bro, Family Matters gets put out May 3rd. Meet the Grams gets put out May 4th. Not even 24 hours later, bro. Like, how do you write a song that fast? I feel like a lot of people, me included, were like, Kendrick put out Meet the Grams because Drake talked about his family first. But then it's like, in Euphoria, Kendrick low-key talked about Drake's son, so I don't really know. Meet the Grams, first of all, that piano noise is really eerie and chilly and kind of low-key terrifying. I actually like that song and I listen to it, even though it does sound like it should be in a horror movie. One thing about Kendrick's diss songs is why it always gotta be 6 minutes, bro. Meet the Grams is actually such a devious song, because how you gonna write a song in a fashion where it's supposed to be a letter to all Drake's god dang family members? Like, that's actually so insane to me. Like, you call out his son, his mother, his father, some rumored daughter that he's supposed to have? Like, okay, bro. And you know, about the daughter thing, I don't really know if that's true. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past him that he has another child. Bro, in the same day as Meet the Grams comes out, Kendrick drops Not Like Us. Put the pen down, stop writing, go eat some breakfast with your kids. Not Like Us, as we all know, certified banger. A lot of people don't like it because I guess because it was overplayed and they were saying that it was overhyped, but I don't think so. I think it was hyped just as much as it needed to be hyped, because I'm the one doing the hyping. Yeah, I love that song. Every time it come on the radio, I act a fool. Drake decided to be quick as well by dropping The Heart Part 6 the following day. It didn't hit the same. Like, Drake was saying things that really don't make any sense. Like, if I was messing with young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. You know how many people do that and walk free? Like, that's not a good response to anything. This was hard to revisit because a good bulk of the songs that were part of it are now nowhere to be found, which is so insane to me. But yeah, with that, the disc concluded. So we're moving on from that. Ice Spice again putting out Give Me a Light. The song was not terrible in my opinion. It was bad, I'm not gonna lie. I think it grew on me. It's mid. To me, to the rest of the world, it's just trash. Megan put out BOA. It was not good at all. I did not like it. I did not like the song or the video. I was kind of confused the whole time. Yeah, no, trash. Didn't like that. Get It Sexy, Get It Sexy, one of the turnt songs of the summer, even though May's not the summer, but y'all know where I'm headed with this. That's one of the only songs by Sexy Red that I like, because I don't even like her. Like, she gets on my nerves. Kind of like this song a little bit. Billie Eilish put out an album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. I really, really love that album. Great album. Amazing work. I love that album. It's just the way it sounds. Part of it was giving kind of 80s and just, it was really chill. I was listening to it and I was like, I can do my homework to this. It was really good. I liked a lot of songs off of there. Drake, I guess, tried to clap back again by rapping his little verse on You My Everything by Sexy Red, where he was trying to rap on the BBL Drizzy beat. I don't think it did what it was supposed to do, Drake. It didn't hit how it was supposed to hit, sir. Besides, who can even think about that when Sexy Red voice crack got my whole attention? Like,
I say, ooh, baby.
why did she even, and you know what, she really sounded like she put her heart and soul into that note, but it wasn't enough. It just was not enough, baby girl.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
Hey, we halfway done. We kicking off June with that Please 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 Sabrina song, which that one definitely did go viral. It's an alright song. It's not no stroke of genius, but at the same time, it's not trash. It's just mid. Like, it's kind of in between mid and good, and that's why I just said it's alright. Charlie XCX put out Brat, which I thought was also alright. It wasn't really bad. It also wasn't really mid, but it definitely wasn't great. So it's just alright. Oh, Don Toliver put out his album, which was pretty good. Pretty good album. I liked it. I liked Don Toliver's album, but in general, I just like Don Toliver's music. It's really vibey. It's the type of vibes that I like. He always hits the nail right on the head when it comes to that. So, great album, pretty good. Not great, but pretty good.
I keep forgetting to mention stuff. Not My Problem was a fire song, and I'm glad Layla is on her come up and getting recognition because she deserves it. Her music is so vibey and cool. Love her.
Ice Spice is just going into a downward spiral after this one. Got a lot to say about this one song, Fat Butt, bro. First of all, Ice Spice completely copied Nicki. As soon as the song comes on, you think that that's Nicki's voice. When I first heard this song, I thought that was Nicki. I was like, oh, you got Nicki featured? Like, that's so insane to me. She copying her flow. She's copying Nicki's flow, the whole song.
If I was them, DMG and it's custom.
That's Nicki's flow. Why are you doing that? And then Ice Spice got the audacity to be like,
Got these biting on my flows.
when you're literally copying Nicki's flow as we speak and breathe. That actually made me so mad. But it less made me mad than I was just bamboozled by it. Because I'm just like, what are you trying to do here? Like, what's the move? Her hair in the music video, the little bob. Nicki's known for the bob. Glorilla coming back again with another banger, putting out TGIF. Love that song. It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. Music video was pretty good. I realized that little NLE Choppa Veggie Tail move must just be universal around Memphis because Glorilla was doing it too. That was a great song. Love that song. Megan's album came out and it was, I just gotta say it was pretty bad. Like, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. I literally only really liked 2 songs off of it, and that was Where Them Girls At and the song with Kyle Rich. Otaku Hot Girl was fine, and Mamushi was also fine, but Mamushi was definitely overhyped. I don't know. Otaku Hot Girl, I think the beat is what threw me off. But I did appreciate like her rapping about her love of anime, because I feel like she really brought together 2 cultures, especially with the Mamushi song. But the album itself was pretty bad. It was a lot of times I had to just skip songs because I was like, bro, I can't listen to this no more. Some were just really bad, some of them songs. I was like, baby girl, oh no. And it's so many songs in the album too for most of them to be bad. Oh well.
If he cheating, I'm doing him worse. No Uno, I hit the reverse. I ain't tripping the grip in my purse.
Kicking it off with the Not Like Us music video. Everything about this song and this music video is just genius. And after it came out, my respect for Kendrick had to just triple, because first of all, he puts out Not Like Us, right? It goes viral. Everybody's singing it. People doing them AI covers of it, which are absolutely hilarious. It's all over the radio. People saying the words all the time. And that's even before he puts out the music video. He put that song out in May. May. And then literally 2 months later, he puts out the music video and the song has not died down. That song remained relevant for so long, given that it's this generation. Like, attention span is really bad and mostly songs don't stay popular for that long. I feel like the way Kendrick planned all this out made it stay relevant longer, because when he put the music video out, that made the song stay more relevant because people started giving attention to the video. And then the video itself was just cool. Like, I liked it. The music video was really wholesome and just the energy of it I really liked. I thought it was pretty genius, some of the stuff he had in there, like him doing push-ups because Drake put that song out about him called Push-Ups, or like how he had his girl wearing a wife beater because Drake was saying that he beat his wife. I don't know if she's really his wife, but you know what I mean. Dancing with the kids, I was like, oh, that is cute. Amazing music video. The fact that he put it out on July 4th is even crazier. What else happened? Oh, Ice Spice put out Did It First, which I'm not gonna lie, was low-key a good song. Like, I actually like that song and I will continue to like that song. It's out of all the songs that she put out this year, this is the only one that's actually really good. But it's crazy because all the drama surrounding it, I feel like was just so unnecessary. And am I the only one who did not know who Mads was before this song came out? I was hearing people being like, now why did she do that to Mads? And I'm sitting over here like, who is that? I'm not getting into all that. If you want to know the drama about that, watch another video, because that's not what we're here to do. Catalina, NLE Choppa. You know, NLE Choppa was doing a lot of things that I really don't understand. After he put out that one song, he just, I don't know, bro. He just dived deeper into he just devolved into this freak era. I feel like his freaky era was turning him into a TikTok rapper a little bit. JoJo Siwa, she decided to come back and put out something else. Guilty pleasure. I feel like people just do stuff for the sake of it being done. Like, I don't understand. This song is just extremely freaked out as well, but it's JoJo Siwa. What do we really expect? JoJo Siwa got teddy bears on her boobs. I don't know what she got going on right there. The drill scene is a bit ridiculous. And then the part everybody was talking about where she was dancing and then it was said that her tampon fell out and everybody was like, how did they keep that in the video? Y'all know good and well that she did that on purpose. That was not an accident. JoJo Siwa put that in there knowing that y'all was gonna talk about it. Yeah, the song was bad. The music video was what everybody was paying attention to. You know what's crazy? The same friend that forced me to watch the Karma music video is the same one that forced me to watch this one. And you know what? I think I might have to sue him because this is getting to be ridiculous. Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish put out that song Guess, which is also extremely freaked out for no reason. I've never actually listened to that song, but I've heard people talk about it so much that I know what it's about. It is about draws. There's nothing else to be said about that. Kanye puts out Vultures 2, which was just as mid as Vultures 1, except I think I liked Vultures 2 maybe a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure why. I will say, You Know Miles on a Kanye West song is not something that I ever thought I was gonna see.
Seen this bad girl at the store, she like a honey bun. She brown skin bad, man, she like a honey bun.
And I saw people talking about it, and I even saw a clip of the song. I thought it was AI. I genuinely thought it was AI. I did not think that that was really in the song, but then I go and listen to the actual song, and You Know Miles really is on there talking about my grandma's fat, she don't got no ankles. You know what's crazy though is that off that whole song, You Know Miles' verse is the best part, and it's actually kind of turned. You know, I was low-key bumping that. After his verse, it's just Kanye's kids acting a fool on the track, and I'm not really here for that. Side note, can we talk about their names? Northwest and Chicago West? But yeah, no, the You Know Miles feature is a bit crazy, but I liked some of the songs on Vultures 2 in general. Like I was saying, just like with Vultures 1, people didn't like it because they're like, Kanye, you're better than this. This is below your usual level, which they're exactly right. But like I said before, I'm not really a Kanye fan, so I don't know firsthand what his usual level is. I just know it's better than this. Mid album. Die With a Smile came out. That song that Bruno and Lady Gaga put out. It's a pretty good song. I don't listen to it. Like, it's not in my liked songs. I don't bump that song, but it's interesting. And it's like living around this life in 2024. You're not going to be able to escape that song because they put it everywhere. It's not bad. It's just a song. It's a song. It's a song. I don't know. What's her name? Sabrina Carpenter. She dropped that album, short and sweet. Everybody was talking about Taste for good reason. You know, the music video video to that is a bit ridiculous. The performance was also a bit ridiculous. Who brought the alien on stage? Well, I genuinely like that album. It was giving like, it had like country aspects to it, but it's mostly pop. So it was like a pop country type feel, and I liked that. Sabrina Carpenter kind of reminds me of like a Taylor Swift plus Ariana Grande. The reason I say this, right? Sabrina Carpenter makes songs about romance. That's what she does. Mostly about heartbreak, okay? She has been hurt by these men, and she will tell us. She's gonna let us know. And that's where I get the Taylor Swift comparison from. Reason I say Ariana Grande, it's the way that Sabrina Carpenter just be singing these freaky lyrics, meanwhile sounding like a complete angel. I say Ariana, but people have been doing that. They've been doing that since the dawn of time. I feel like I just say Ariana because that's who I think of first when I think about people doing that. Sabrina is doing what Sabrina does. Whole album was freaked out, not gonna lie. I don't really know what she got going on. A lot of people in 2024 just freaked out for no reason. I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't understand. Though she did put out an album, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Great album. I definitely approve. Don't she do just be saying random stuff? Like, she just be saying anything sometimes, but I think Doechii is one of the only female rappers that we have who can actually rap. And you know what's crazy? It's a lot of female rappers out there who actually can rap, but they're not as mainstream as the ones who cannot. The only mainstream female rappers that I would say can really rap: Doechii, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion. And Doechii raps better than Megan Thee Stallion in my opinion. I like her flow. Like, I liked how some of the songs had her singing in there. I liked the vibe of the songs and just how the beats sounded, and great album. I approve.
I love those on sides.
We kicking it off with NLE Choppa just being a freak more and more. He put out that song, Or What. Nasty lyrics, fam. They play that around the kids. The vibe of the song is really good. I really like the trumpets in there. The beat is just really good in general. First of all, I like 4-1. I like the fact that they're getting the recognition that I feel like they deserve. The music video was kind of funny. Like, I don't know. I thought it was cute how they was all vibing and dancing with each other. KR's little part at the end went viral. Of course, everybody loves that part. Pretty good song. It's very turned up. I like it. Doodle verse, the whatever their name is. I just really like the song that they put out with KR, Kyle Rich, Yachty, and Lil Wayne. Really great song. I feel like this song gets overlooked by everybody, and Pharrell produced it too, and I'm just like, it's just a really good song. The beat is great. The verses are great, except Lil Yachty. I don't know, he was kind of just there, but Kyle Rich and Lil Wayne's verses were great. I love that song. It sounds so good at 60% volume. Megan Thee Stallion and RM from BTS put out a song. It's in between mid and good. It's alright. RM's rapping continues to throw me off. There's probably like 2 BTS songs I've ever listened to in my life. One of them is Dynamite, the other one is Butter. I used to like Butter a lot. There's this one part in Butter where RM and Suga be rapping. Their rapping just throw me off. It just throw me off. I can't help it, and it did not fail to throw me off in this song as well. But it was all right. I don't know. Layla put out Gap Year, which was a good album. I actually really liked it. I liked the vibe of it. I just like Layla in general. I wish her the best. I wish her success. You know, I feel like NLE Choppa just won't quit. This man put out a number 3 to this madness. I feel like this is going to become the next Shot of Flow at this point. Really just doing too much, bro. The song's not even bad. It's just, bro, like, calm down, okay? Drink some Kool-Aid and sit in a meadow and touch some flowers, touch some grass, bro. Stop making these songs. Glorilla put out that song, Hold On. Love that song. And you know what I thought was really cute about the music video? There's this TikToker who is always doing dances to Glorilla songs. She's just mad funny and real vibey as well. And Glorilla put her in the music video, and I just thought that was so cool. That actually made me so happy.
Flowers get sticky,
KSI put out that song, The Thick of It. Look, I'm about to say something very controversial, guys. I'm about to say something that the masses are not going to approve of. Y'all are going to sue me. You're going to have to lock me up after I say this one. Thick of It was not that bad. I'm sorry. Like, it wasn't that good either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to act like this is a good song, but I listened to it and I'm like, y'all are acting like this is the worst thing that has ever played out of your speakers. And I'm like, it's really not. I can name a whole bunch of songs that are worse than Thick of It. The little Roblox sword in the beat did kind of throw me off. I feel like that was unnecessary. They could have not did that, but it's not as bad as people say. It's just a song, bro. It's not that serious. Glorilla put out her album Glorious. It was actually trash. I can't lie to y'all. It was really bad. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why I feel like it was trash. Glorilla was in there trying to play around and put out songs that aren't usually what she puts out. Glorilla puts out turnt songs. She puts out songs that people play in the club, and that's what she needs to do. They work very well. But when she starts trying to make love songs or soft songs, gospel songs, bro, it just don't hit the same. That album was really bad. I was disappointed because I was listening to it and I love Glorilla. Like, I wish her the best. I wish her success. I wanted the album to be good so bad, but it just wasn't. The song with T-Pain was fine, and then the song with Megan was fine, but the rest of them, I can't lie to you, girl, it was bad. Tyler, bro, Tyler put out her little deluxe version of her album. I feel like she put so much hype out for it to only be 3 extra songs. Like, it was just 3 songs, and then out of 3 songs, only one of them was good. Push to Start is really, really good, but it's the only good song out of those 3 songs. I would like to ask why they got Shawty painted like a sunset in this video. Oh, Rose and Bruno put out that song. I guess Blackpink is not making no more songs together. They've all branched out, but it's everywhere, so of course I've heard it. Remember how I said Megan's album was awful? Okay, she made up for it because she put out Megan Act 2 in October, and it was actually really good. Like, the majority of the songs off there, the new ones, I really liked, so that was great. I will say, I don't appreciate Flo Milli dissing Tim's in that one song. You're not gonna do that, okay? I really like her rock song, like the song she put out with Spirit Box. I love that song so much. Great album, or not album, whatever you call that. Is that a deluxe as well? Chromacopia is one of the best albums of 2024, and I'm not even gonna say in my opinion, I'm talking about fact. That was one of the best albums that came out in 2024. Tyler, the Creator, he did his thing with this. I love this album so much, and my friends are haters because they listened to it and they were like, it's a good album, but it's not great. You're a liar, okay? It's great, it's fire, it's amazing, it's spectacular. I will use every adjective in the dictionary if I have to tell y'all how great this album is. I love the features, I love the songs, I love the vibes. Immaculate, bro. Immaculate album. It's just so fire. There's nothing else I can say about it other than that it's just fire. I want Tyler to get a Grammy for this album so badly because he deserves it. It was just really good. Really amazing. Kendrick decided to, out of nowhere, just surprise, release an album. GNX was an amazing album as well. That's why I said one of the best albums of 2024 for Chromacopia, because GNX was also one of the best albums of 2024. Luther is my favorite song on there, and it's become one of my favorite songs in general. He had SZA on 2 of them songs, which I love. You know, you can never get enough SZA. I just liked most of the songs on there. The beginning of TV Off is actually kind of fire. Side note, I guess, NLE Choppa put out Or What's again because he made an orchestra version. I don't know why. I feel like this man just be doing anything. But yeah, that said, I'm not going over anything that was released in December. I don't feel like it. Alright, I don't want to. But some closing remarks. I can't make this video without talking about how freaked out everybody was this year. And I'm like, I know they're like that every year, but I think just going through all these songs to make this video made me realize that for 2024 specifically. I don't understand. I don't understand why everybody wanted to just be freaks this year. Like, one of these days, I just want to see somebody make a song about stirring coffee, going to play in the sand, and feeding the ducks at the park. Like, somebody make a song about that, bro. Somebody make a song about being hungry, because we can all relate to it. I'm hungry all the time. Somebody make a song about grass, trees, flowers. I don't know, just do something else, because it's getting to be ridiculous how freaky everybody just is in music. And I'm just like, why? Like, not that I don't like the songs, because I did like the songs. The year was okay, like, in terms of music. The only great albums I would say came out were Billy's album, Chromacopia, and GNX. There were good albums, Like Tyler's album was pretty good. Party Next Door's album was pretty good. A lot of stuff was just mid, and it's like there was good stuff, but I feel like it was all kind of sprinkled through the year. I am kind of interested to see the Grammys because I want to know how that's going to turn out, but I really don't watch award shows much. But yeah, that's been the video. I really liked making this video, and I hope it goes well because I just hope it does. So, you know, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. This has been Cake and Cookies signing out. They said I listened for 24,199 minutes this year, and it put me in the top 15% of listeners worldwide. It says I played 1,598 songs this year, which I just find it very hard to believe. But it says that my top song was Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA, which makes sense because those are probably my two favorite artists of all time. So, okay, so my top songs were Kiss Me More, and then You Mean by Gunna, Shirt by SZA, Fiend by Travis Scott and Playboy Cardi, Broken Clocks by SZA. I'm not at all surprised. I am a little bit surprised about the Gunna song. And then they want to say some mess like July was my twinkly old school reggae dance hall session just because I was bumping Jada Kingdom. It says I listened to 718 artists. I also find that hard to believe. They said Doja Cat was my top artist of the year, which makes sense. She's probably my favorite artist. I can't decide between her and SZA. Top 5, number 1 Doja, number 2 SZA, number 3 Beyonce, number 4 Ice Spice, number 5 Cardi B. I don't even think I listened to that much Cardi B. I wasn't surprised by the results at all. Cake and Cookies is actually signing out this time. Ice Spice dropped her debut album, and it was so awful that I don't even think that there's enough words that exist in the English language for me to tell y'all how bad this album was. I used to be such a big fan of Ice Spice. Even when everybody hated her, I'd be like, why are y'all all hating on her? Like, sure, her flows are always the same. She's a drill rapper. What do you expect? I used to make so many excuses for this woman, but no more. It actually made me so angry. I listened to this as soon as it dropped. Can somebody explain to me why the album's less than 30 minutes? All of the songs on it are bad, except for Did It First. What's crazy is she had mad features on there too. She had Travis Scott on a song, and that wasn't even enough to save it. I've heard bad songs before. Y'all all have heard bad songs, but these were just ear splitting, and it's just, I don't understand because she hyped it up so much. She really milked that EP for a long time. So we were like, okay, she finally gonna put an album out, and she was teasing it, and everybody, well, maybe not everybody, but I was excited for it to be this. Music careers are becoming so short these days. I sound like somebody's grandmother, but it's like Ice Spice blew up literally a year ago. Munch was released August 2022, and then 2023 was her year. It was definitely her year, and then 2024 she fell off. Ice Spice has had one of the shortest careers I have ever seen, which is so insane to me. Like, girl, it's so crazy how you can say I miss the old Ice Spice, and the old Ice Spice was literally only like 1 year ago. Like, and she definitely fell off. If she comes back, that would be a very interesting thing to happen because I don't think it's gonna happen.